Hey guys, Iceman here. Now, this is Daddy's little assassin, okay? She does his bidding, etc., etc. Ice Mink is the name that I deemed her. That's right. I named her. Shocking, right? What an evil endeavor that Iceman has partaken in. He has nameth his woman. Who does his bidding? Yes, see, watch. Make her go up, make her go down. She does everything for Iceman. What, bruh? You jealous, bruh? You're jealous, bruh. But check this out, man. She's only level 58, and this is hell mode already. Okay? Her gear sucks. I found this with my sorceress. Yeah, assassins now can use daggers for some of their skills. Daggers and claws. I found G-Face with my sorceress in Catacombs level 1 or 2. Hell. I was damn stoked. Using some pieces of shit. I found this gold wrap in Hell Cold Plains just like 30 minutes ago. And I upped it in the cube, so now it's a battle belt. So now it can hold more potions, you know. Made this smoke armor off this 2-socketed wire fleece I found. Traded a few runes for a lum rune. Got me some sanders. It's just not very impressive shit. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking I'm going to, well, here's the plan. I'm going to corrupt this G-Face with this little Orb of Corruption. I think these are like as common as Lem runes or Pole runes or something like that. That's about how rare they are to my understanding. I don't know that for a fact though. I found a few. I think I found like 2 total so far with my 2 characters that are now in hell mode. But you can apply it to uniques and sets. And what's really nice about corrupt orbs and orbs of enchantment that have been integrated into Diablo 2 Path of Diablo, which is a GG mod. You guys got to download this shit. Look at this huge stash and all that. I'm sure you guys know. And new skills and stuff too. But it's very well balanced, I think. And it has some endgame content. But nonetheless, it helps make uniques and sets viable again. Because unlike the rune words, you can use these orbs of corruption on your uniques and sets, and rare items actually, for that matter. And it has a chance of adding another mod. It has a chance of adding up to max sockets on that item. So a winged helm can get up to 3 sockets. So I could get maybe 1 socket, 2 socket, or 3 sockets when I corrupt this little toad. And but there's also a chance it'll just turn this into a piece of shit rare item, in which case Daddy will not be pleased. Yes, please, fuck, don't let it go, man. This is a gamble, see, but it helps make gear even more unique and desirable, and you know, it allows for more complexity to the item stuff, to the item base and all that. Shit, but this is a gamble. There's a 25% chance this G-Face is going to turn into some piece of shit rare. And you can only corrupt an item once. Look at this. This assassin, man. This has been a good time. And I'm using this skill. It's 1 point. I made it to hell. I practically walked this whole freaking game, man, on my own. I got a few waypoints, and people of my same level would run, like Act 2 and stuff, because there's no bots on here on Path of Diablo. So this is GG. You guys gotta check this shit out. For reals. This is legit, man. It's about as legit as it gets. But this skill, 1 point, okay, I don't have splash damage right now, but it seems like all your damage is added to this lightning thing, because this lightning shit around her only does 1 to 36 damage, see? But look at all the damage. It does like area of effect damage, and it must add your physical damage to it. It's GG, man. I gotta figure this shit out a little bit more, but I don't even have splash damage on this character. I did when I was running through Nightmare and normal mode. I put splash damage on her, and it is so fast, man. Splash damage for melee characters. You find the jewels like crazy. They're vastly abundant. They're like the most common jewel you find. So you don't gotta worry about wasting it. See, I just put it in this helm, and it's a level 3 requirement helm because I put another jewel in it, which was max damage jewel. The splash damage jewels actually don't have any level requirement. See? So, but of course if they have other mods on them, they might.
But, man, I was wearing this helm up until hell mode, up until just a little bit ago, until I'm wearing this G-Face now. So let's corrupt this hog. And please, please, please let it be good. I'm hoping for 3 sockets. You know, otherwise you can add it like an additional stat. There's a set base of stats that can be added to certain gears if it's not going to be sockets that are added. And once it adds that effect, you can also still socket it. But you can only corrupt it once. But the only chance you're going to get the max sockets on this base item, which is a winged helm, is by corrupting it with this gem. Obviously, if you large socket, you only get 1 socket. And that would be GG, man. If it gets 3 sockets or 2 sockets or even 1 socket, I'm going to put a splash damage jewel in it. And imagine that, a splash damage jewel with some other mods on it. Like, I have a nice rare one somewhere with enhanced damage and stuff. But imagine that with 2 runes, man. You'll have a G-Face with 30 Resol, splash damage, some max damage mods, and all that shit, man. It would be GG. But fuck, this is like the best item I've found so far this ladder. Like, my Sork sucks, bro. Like, this character's almost as well off as she is now. But I hope I don't lose this shit, you know? But I decided to record it. I mean, I was divided. I was like, no, Iceman, you gotta wait, bro, because you need that crushing blow with this little bunny rabbit. You need it. So don't waste it on the G-Face, but I was like, well, we'll just wait until you find another G-Face, then you can start corrupting that one. Or corrupt that one and see what happens, but we're just gonna do it, okay? You gotta click twice. Hope for the best, bro. Hope for the best, bro. And like the damn video. And subscribe to the page. Thank you. What the fuck? What the fuck? It added like a ton of strength. Holy shit. It added, okay, so it added 9 strength, right? Okay, it could have been worse, man. It could have been hell worse. So, okay, so it added 9 strength. Fuck, I was kind of hoping for sockets, you know? But I mean, I was freaked I was going to lose this thing. So look at that, G-Face with 24 strength now. That's going to be helpful. I know I can put on a storm shield. And now I can even socket this toad once I go to hell. And in it, I'm going to put just a splash damage jewel for now. Just some regular old splash damage jewel. Maybe this one. Or I have one with max damage. Maybe I'll add the max damage one. Where is it at? It might be on my one of my other characters. But what do you guys think about that? Yeah, really interesting implementation in this game. You know, it adds, like I said, to complexity and stuff like that. And the rarity of things just skyrockets with this. Because there are some items, like if you up a Viper Magi to a Rimhide, think about it. A Rimhide armor can get max to 4 sockets because it applies to the base item, not the unique. Because the uniques you're only going to get 1 socket when you large them. But no, it applies to the base item as to how many sockets you're going to be able to get on it if it's a rare or set and you corrupt it. So if you up your Viper Magi to a Rimhide, which Rimhide then can get 4 sockets total, and then you corrupt it, you can get up to 4 sockets on Viper Magi. Dude, can you imagine that shit? I mean, I don't know, you could put 4 P Topaz in it, but you could fill it with runes. You know, and even better are the other armors, I think, for that variety. Like, you could put 4 runes in a Shaft Stop. Imagine that, Shaft Stop with 60 Resol, man. Dude, Shaft Stop with 60 Resol, dude, that would be such a toad. And then there's Arcane's Valor, and perhaps one of my favorites, Gladiator's Bane. Holy shit, a Gladiator's Bane with 60 all res. A corrupted one, and with all that damage reduction and a magic reduction. And this little bunny's getting her tail beat. But I'm going to be making more videos on her, so stay tuned to that. And yeah, she is so young right now to be in hell. I just decided to go for it, man, and try it out for a minute. But you can see all Nightmare games and normal games now in Path of Diablo, so it's not very impactful, the fact that you went to hell too early, you know. You're not going to have to face those consequences as much, because you can see all the games anyway. So it really isn't applicable when it comes to screwing you over. But me's going to be MFing, I'm going to make some rune words and stuff, so if you will, like this damn video. Man, look at that. Could have been worse, bro. Could have been worse. So I'm going to go and pop a little splash damage jewel in here. And then I'd be doing all sorts of splash damage. And it's going to be a good time. Peace be with you. Oh, and thank you to my patrons. Check it out. Here's my patron page. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you. And if you want to support the Iceman, click the link in the description below. Every little bit counts, bruh. And I'll shout you out next video. So, thank you. And I'll check with you guys soon. Peace be with you.